Bonjour, c'est Tom Padula from TomPadulaTV on YouTube and Insegna Booksellers, and we have here another wonderful morning French lesson with a little Spanish thrown in, and you know why. I've told you many times already. And today I have an announcement. I will be taking a break as of next week until the next lesson will be the Friday the 29th of July 2022. And today is the 1st of July 2022, and it's of course a Friday. So it's an important time for me because I've been at it for quite a while with my other lesson presentations, programs, whatever you want to call them, and they're all available on insegna.com in the blog section, and also of course down the page here in Facebook and in YouTube. They're 5 at a time if you've got a smart TV, and you got the TomPadulaTV or TomPadula, just Tom Padula, and you scroll down or sideways, whichever, and you'll get my programs. There's also one other one which is quite important. It's tompadula.blogspot.com, which has not only these lessons, I think they're called lessons. They're right on the top, and then there are many other areas of activity that I've engaged in over the years. So enjoy, my online work. And if you ever want to come and see me here at Insegna.com, Insegna Booksellers, if you're local, if you're from far away, you can always look us up in the Insegna.com website. Okay, well, that's the part for French. I have one other announcement to make relating to French, and that is that after lesson, this is lesson, did I write it down? Oh my God, I didn't. It was lesson 18. This is lesson 19. Okay, lesson or presentation 19. So once I reach 20, when I come back, I'll do the last one, and then from lesson 21 onwards, I will concentrate on teaching the French grammar. In other words, my focus will be more on French grammar rather than the actual practice. But there will also be practice. This is the practice, and a little theory, very little, grammar or phonology, whatever, very little of it. But when I can do it from lesson 21, it'll be, I'll handle the 9 parts of speech, and we'll take it from there. And also, let's not forget that we need to listen, speak, read, and write in French. And of course, you have to know a little bit of the culture. No, not a little bit, quite a bit of the culture. So the geography and the history is important. The literature is important. The famous French, outstanding French people over the centuries are important. So there's a lot to be done on any nation, really, and French is one of them. And the same applies to Spanish or Italian or Chinese, whatever it is. It's the same sort of thing. The only one reflection, really, is that we live in a bubble locally. We have our homes, food supplies, work, family, if you're lucky to have them close. If not, then you go a bit out. But generally, we live in a particular area, and we tend to get the services for us, for whatever we need in the particular area. Unless something, very different is needed, and therefore you have to go a little bit further out. But generally, we live in our own nation state. And, regarding what language is the official language of the country, we can always retain the languages that we bring from home, from other parts of the world. And in terms of identity, it's very important to really know your past so that you can face your present, and make plans for the future. Basically, that's it. With Spanish, of course, I've decided I'll read another piece from El Cid. You know, it's a beautiful. It is really a beautiful story. And this one here will be La Despedida, the goodbye or the farewell, whatever. Okay, so I better get ready. It's 11:30. Okay, so after each one of my language presentations, I will remind you to sing the songs that we've done during these particular 19 programs. Okay, so we are in scene 8 of Simone fait bonne impression, and I'm going to read just the part, the beginning to the bit where the portion of Simone, the second part really of scene 8, and then I'll explain it. But for the moment, let's go. Marguerite entre suivie d'André et ses fils. Madame Roussel, venez André, nous allons faire quelques arrangements ici. Emportez ces chaises dans mon appartement. Madame Jolivet, Marguerite, cette mise en scène est ridicule. Don't forget, Marguerite, sort of answered Mrs. Jolivet. So Marguerite says, peut-être, mais cela ne fera mal à personne, tout en faisant plaisir à Simone. Va faire du thé, petite maman. Madame Jolivet. Eh bien, puisque c'est pour Simone, Marguerite, Madame Roussel, vous êtes un chou. Madame Roussel, bien André, mettez les chaises là et retirez la table et le canapé. Nous le remplacerons par les choses que je vous ai montrées là-bas. Et vous, Sophie, apportez-moi les gravures et les fleurs. Marguerite, regardez Madame Roussel, n'est-ce pas charmant? Okay, that's where we stopped last week, and I explained it up to there, and then we'll keep going. Madame Roussel, oui, cela fait bon effet. Un peu de couleur ici à la égayera beaucoup la pièce. C'est comme s'il avait une noce. André, où dois-je mettre celle-ci? Marguerite, devant le canapé, on va servir du thé. Le ministre des Finances nous rend visite aujourd'hui. Oh, comme c'est joli. Madame Roussel, merci, André, c'est fini. Sophie, apportez la théière à Madame Jolivet dans la cuisine et restez là à l'aider. Tout à l'heure, vous viendrez nous servir le thé. Marguerite, une bonne. Quelle splendeur, Madame Roussel, vous êtes plus un chou. Vous êtes vraiment un ange. You're not a cabbage, you're an angel. Okay. Madame Roussel, pas encore, mais j'ai mes espérances pour l'avenir. Il faut que j'arrange le salon maintenant. Okay, then we've got scene 9, scene 10. And how do we go here? Scene 11. And I think that'll be finished. So another few scenes in the next time I come back. We should finish Simone fait bonne impression here on this Languages and Culture series dealing with French and Spanish. Okay, so that's that. So let's now have a look at what we've done, and I will, of course, show you now the words, because that's important to know exactly where we are. Here we are. There we are. We've done, those are the pictures there. The canapé there, the flowers, the bust, the painting. Okay, so that's part of the arrangement in a room, if you want to do this as a play. Okay, let's start with Madame Roussel. Here we go. Marguerite says, regardez Madame Roussel, n'est-ce pas charmant? Isn't this beautiful? And Madame Roussel says, oui, cela fait bon effet. Yes, that's a good effect. Un peu de couleur, a little color, ici, here, et là, here and there, égayera beaucoup, will make, égayer is to make joyous or happy, a lot, will lift up, if you like, a lot, la pièce, the room. Okay? And then, etc., etc. Madame Roussel says, regardez donc, look here, look thus, after they've done everything. C'est comme s'il y avait une noce. It's as if this had, you noce. I don't know what noce is. But if I don't know, let's say you don't know. You can look it up here at the back. At the back, they normally have a sort of a bit of a dictionary of the words that you may have difficulties with. So these are the words here. We're looking for nos. So it's before you nos. Let's have a look. La, there, meuble, la noce, wedding. It's like it's a wedding. So la noce is the wedding. So if I didn't know, that's forgiven. I haven't been to a French wedding yet, but here we are. We're still on lesson 8. Let's have a look. Lesson 8, here we go. Okay. So that's what we cela fait bon effet. That's a good effect. Look this. Look how good. It's as if we are, this room is ready for a wedding. And that was important that you know, to know that word. André, qui a remplacé was replaced. Où dois-je mettre celle-ci? Where should I put that one there? Marguerite, devant le canapé, in front of the couch. On va servir du thé. One will be serving tea. And then she adds, le ministre des Finances nous rend visite. Okay, aujourd'hui, the Minister of Finances will pay us a visit today. I'll come say, oh, how pretty that is. So this is sort of in the room, and Marguerite and André were helping Madame Roussel. They make, she makes these beautiful remarks. Okay, the next one is merci André, thank you. Madame Roussel says thank you André, c'est fini, it's finished. Sophie, there's another person there. That's the servant maybe, or someone in the room. Doesn't have to be a servant. Apportez la théière, bring the teapot to Madame Jolivet dans la cuisine, in the kitchen. Et restez là and remain there to help her, à l'aider. Tout à l'heure, vous viendrez nous servir le thé. Very soon, you will be serving us tea. Sophie and Madame Roussel. Marguerite, une bonne. How good, une bonne. That's good. That we're going to have some tea. Quelle splendeur. Or she may be referring to the actual room. What splendor. Madame Roussel. Madame Roussel, vous n'êtes pas plus, you are no longer a chou. You're no longer a cabbage, because she called you a cabbage before. You are truly an angel. Vous êtes vraiment un ange. You can say that to your partner or to your child, or to someone else. Vous êtes, ou tu es vraiment un ange. Madame Roussel, pas encore, not yet. I'm not an angel yet, mais j'ai mes espérances, but I have my hopes for the future. When I die, I want to go to heaven, Il faut que j'arrange le salon maintenant. Now I must fix up the the visiting room, the lounge room, this particular room, this one they've just done. Okay, so now she's got to fix up the lounge room. And that's that for lesson 8. We won't do any more there because that's it. So after this, we'll go to parlons. We'll do parlons en français. Let's speak in French, okay? And here it is. We're going to do a couple of pages. So, but I'll read it first. Have a drink. Prenez votre crayon. You know what a crayon is? It's a colored pencil. Qu'est-ce que vous avez fait? What have you done? J'ai appris mon crayon. I've taken my colored pencil. Écrivez votre adresse sur votre cahier. Write your address on your cahier. It's exercise book. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? What are you doing? J'écris. I am writing my address on my exercise book. J'écris mon adresse sur mon cahier. Où écrivez-vous votre adresse? Where are you writing your address? Sur mon cahier. On my notebook. Exercise book. Qu'est-ce que vous avez fait? What have you done? J'ai écrit mon adresse sur mon... I've written my address on my exercise book. Où avez-vous écrit votre adresse? Where have you written your address? Sur mon cahier, on my exercise book. So, on my exercise book, sur mon cahier. Notice here. Okay, there it is. Questions and answers. That's how you build up your vocabulary and your phraseology in the language. That's very good, and you should, you should read this over and over again each day, at least once. Every day once, and in the end you'll know those phrases, stock phrases, which you can use in your descriptions online. Okay, so that's what's one. This one here, exercise preparatory exercises. Madame Roussel, prenez votre crayon, get your pencils, colored pencils. Qu'est-ce que Madame a fait? What has Madame Crayon or Madame, whatever her name is, whatever the name is, really doesn't matter. Madame Red, what has she done? What has Madame Red done? Il a pris son crayon. Or Monsieur, that's Monsieur. That's a gentleman. But the first one should also be Madame or Mademoiselle. Il a pris son crayon. He took his... Yeah? Il écrit sur mon crayon. Où écrit-il son adresse? And this is mere repetition. Où écrit-il son adresse? Sur son cahier, on his exercise book. Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? What has he done? Il a écrit, he has written his address on the exercise book. Où a-t-il écrit son adresse? On his exercise book. In his exercise book. Now, continuons maintenant. You could alternate. They say, Madame, Mademoiselle, Monsieur, en faisant les changements de pronoms correspondants. So you can change the pronouns as you please in this particular exercise. The next one is sequence dialogue. And following what you've written, okay, let's say you've written Madame. Madame, prenez votre crayon. Qu'est-ce que Madame a fait? Il a pris son crayon. He's not it's not a female, it's a male here. So, monsieur, prenez votre crayon. Qu'est-ce que monsieur a fait? Il a pris son crayon. Monsieur, écrivez votre adresse. Yes. Monsieur, il a pris son crayon. Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? Il a écrit son adresse sur son cahier. Où écrit-il son adresse sur son cahier? Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? Il a écrit son adresse sur son cahier. Où a-t-il écrit son adresse sur son cahier? So that's the sequence dialogue. Now, preparatory exercises. Qui est ce? Who is this person? C'est un voyageur. It's a traveler. Where is he? He's in the garage. Il est dans une gare, devant l'horaire des trains, in front of the train times. What has he done? Il regarde. He's looking at l'horaire des trains, the train times, in front of, well, and he writes in his notebook, carnet. Qu'est-ce qu'il a écrit dans son carnet? Il note l'heure de départ de son train. He notes the time of departure of this train. Où est son sac de voyage? OK? Où est son sac de voyage sur un chariot à bagages? Est-ce que son parapluie est avec son sac de voyage? Non, le parapluie. Non, son parapluie est sous son bras. It's under his arms. And this is a conversational image. Qui est ce? C'est un voyageur. Où est-il? Il est dans une gare devant l'horaire des trains. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Il regarde l'horaire des trains écrit dans son carnet. And he writes, qu'est-ce qu'il a écrit dans son carnet? What does he write? He shows us what he's done, and then he continues. Il note l'heure de départ de son train. He notes the hour of departure of the trains. Où est son sac de voyage? Where is his traveling bag? Est-ce que son parapluie avec his umbrella with his sac de voyage, with his traveling sack? Non, son parapluie est sous son bras. No, it's his parapluie, his umbrella is under his arm. And that's it. Oh, no, we'll do this next time. Okay, so 11:47. I just wanted to do something else with French. That's done. I just wanted to do the songs. I should have done one before. Do you have the song? This is the lyrics for Milord. Shall we do Milord first? La vie en rose. Let's do La vie en rose first. Here we go. Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche. Voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend de ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il entrait dans mon cœur une part de mon heure dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Des nuits d'amour à plus finir, un grand bonheur qui prend sa place, des ennuis, des chagrins en face, heureux, heureux, à en mourir. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle du bas, je vois la vie rose. Et il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, la jouerai pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat. La 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 la. La 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 la, etc., etc., etc. So that's La Vie en Rose. And then we got also the lyrics for Milord and behind Rien de Rien. Rien de Rien is here. Just 1 second. That's here. Ok, non, rien de rien, non, je ne regrette rien, ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien, non, je ne regrette rien, c'est payé, balayé, oublié, je me fous du passé. Avec mes souvenirs, j'ai allumé le feu. Mes chagrins, mes plaisirs, je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec le trémolos, balayer pour toujours. Je repars à zéro. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, ça c'est tout mon égal, etc., etc. So there you are. And that's the French for today. Couple of songs, a bit here, a bit there, and that's how you can spend the next few weeks whilst I'm not here, going through my lessons, and you'll notice there's some repetition in it. It's important to actually do the repetition, because otherwise, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. So whatever you've learned, in order to own it, you have to practice, practice, practice. And that beats the grammar. But the grammar will facilitate the practice. And now we got Lecid. Now, with Lecid, I thought we'd start with something a bit different today, all right? Here we go. Oop. What have I done? I put the light on. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, there you are. See that? Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. And then the verbs, you say, yo soy, tú eres, él es, ella es, ustedes. Nosotros somos, vosotros sois, ellos son, ellas son, ustedes son. Okay, and then tener, you got yo estoy, tú estás, él está, usted está. Nosotros estamos, vosotros estáis, ellos están, ellas están, ustedes están. There's a pattern is quite good there. And then here, this one here, yo tengo. You can put the personal pronoun in front. Yo tengo, and I think you should all the time. Tú tienes, él tiene o ella tiene, nosotros tenemos, vosotros tenéis, ellas tienen, o ustedes tienen. So that's I have, but I have got two. It's like hablar is to speak, etc. So these are the verbs. So we'll do some of this after lesson 20. We will do some Spanish grammar as well, along with the French, so we can make comparisons. Okay, now here we go. La despedida is farewell or goodbye. Okay, so this is capítulo 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm going to just read it. And then what I wanted you to do was to pick out the words and write them down. So take note. Después de conseguir el dinero de Raquel y Vidas, so since, consigning the money of Rachel and Vidas, el Cid Campeador, that's the name, se fue al monasterio de San Pedro de Cardeña. Se fue, or went to the monastery of St. Peter of Cardeña, para despedirse de su mujer y de sus hijas, to leave behind his wife and his children. Don Sancho, el abad del monasterio, saludó al Cid con gran gozo. Okay, with great fanfare. El Cid dio a Don Sancho 150 marcos para que cuidara a sus 2 hijas niños. So he gives them money to look after the children. El Cid dio a Don Sancho 150 marcos para que cuidará a sus 2 hijas niñas, a su mujer Dona Jimena, a las ducas que la acompañaban. Le dejó las 2 hijas niñas. Oh, shivers. Go back. Okay. Dejó las 2 hijas niñas. Tómalas en tus brazos. Por cada marco que gastes te daré 4. Now, let's not forget that I am not, I have never learned Spanish before. So it's important at this stage to actually go through the words for me and for you, and right in the end, and then I'm going to ask him, you, the student, whoever you are, to actually write down the nouns that you find along the way. Okay, Doña Jimena se acercó al Cid y la besó la mano. So Doña Jimena se accepted, el Cid, se acercó el Cid y le besó la mano and kissed his hand. I suppose that's because she found him. Le dijo, she told him, vero que tú ya estás de partida y que nosotros de ti nos separamos en vida. And yeah, you got to work it out. That's what it means. So I think I'm going to stop there for today. I'm just going to do a bit of revision of the Spanish, of what we've learned. What have we learned so far? We did some of the verbs today, and we also have done in the past, we've done, can you count now? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 29, 30. And then lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, what's the other one? Viernes, sábado, domingo. So I think I know the days of the week now, because I could say it, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. So that now I can start owning the la semana, the days of the week. And the seasons, do I remember? La primavera, el verano is the summer, el otoño, el invierno. And the seasons, we should know. Anyway, I've done my dash for today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming on today and listening to this lesson 19. And let's not forget that I will be back now on Friday, the 29th of July, 2020. Okay, on that note, from Tom Padula of TomPadulaTV on YouTube and the Insegna Booksellers, ciao, adios. Thank you. Finish off.